Okay, guys, we are live at Indianapolis. How you all doing tonight?
We're doing good. We'll be welcoming the race fans to Indianapolis Motor Speedway today. Up here in the booth, we got me, Steve Hurst, and running the cameras today, we have Michael D'Amico and co-commentator Don King.
Yeah, folks, we also have Ed Hewitt joining us tonight. How you doing, Ed?
Oh,
good.
Ed hasn't
Michael, how you doing? And Steve and Don.
Nice to have you all here tonight.
I tell you what, fellas, we're here at that epic Indianapolis track. These guys look like they're running pretty good tonight. A lot of grip on the track. Should be a good race.
Yeah, this is a great track, man. I did a few laps on it. Pretty tough in the trucks, though. I prefer to run it in the Indy cars myself. You guys ever run it in the Indy cars?
No, I've never run an Indy car here myself.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's a real fast track. You hit speeds of over 200 miles an hour. I believe 220 or something like that. But we're in the trucks tonight. It's going to be a fantastic race. This is a new league that we're going to be broadcasting for, and it's going to be interesting to see how they all run tonight.
Looks like just a few more minutes, if I'm not mistaken, and we'll be getting into qualifying. Looks like we got about 9. Looks like we have about 8 people that are going to be in the race as it stands right now.
That's a big race.
It ought to make the race go real smooth. Seen a couple people getting together and doing some drafting during practice. They're looking pretty good. Our fastest in practice here is Perry Snelson. He ran a 53.028. The number 2 guy in practice is Patrick Rowland. He's driving a number 88 truck at 53.118. The number 3 position is the 68 truck of Rick Walker at a 53.382. In the number 4 spot in practice is number 55 truck David Lowe. He ran a 53.696. The number 5 position is the number 5 truck John Gamble, and he ran a 53.824. In the 6th position in practice, the number 33 truck Sam Henry, he ran a 54.043. In the number 8 spot is Rudy Cummings. He ran a 54.872. And in the 9th spot, the number 81 truck of Matt Cherry, he ran a 55.116.
Yeah, I don't know if those are some fast times or not. I know I wouldn't even be on the list right now.
Talked about cherries, guys. I haven't cherried in a long time.
So Ed, I hear you got a special event coming up, a maximum speed racing. Is there anything you want to tell people about yet, or are we still working on that, or what's the deal on that?
Yeah, Michael. Yeah, it's going to be a big event. We're going to be doing a big race there. 188 laps, Michael, at Talladega there. I'm hoping to get it all together by next month. I made a couple logos. Tonight I did, so we can get that together there. So some of the fellows there want to look at the logos, get our team together there. What's going to happen, Michael, is it's going to be a qualifying. You got to qualify to get into the race. So what we'll do is narrow down the fastest qualifier. We'll narrow them down, and we'll tell you who's going to be in the race. I think there's going to be maybe 4 to 6 qualifying races that we have to do before the big race comes up, Michael.
Oh yeah, Ed, that's gonna be big. That's gonna be a big event for maximum speed racing. I don't think we've ever had an event like that over there, and it should be a big turnout. You know, if we get the advertising out there and get people signed up. I know it's a lot of work and stuff like that. We're trying to get it together. I'm really pretty excited about it.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, Michael. And there's another thing here, Michael, is if some of these viewers are watching tonight, what's going to happen is the qualifiers will get in. The big payout, it's going to be a big payout for the first driver. Actually, right up to 10 drivers are going to get paid to race. I wish we could pay out more, but I figured out about 10 drivers. And, yeah, it's just going to be an awesome, awesome race.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I hope it's a good turnout. And I heard there's going to be maybe a little payout of some money, too, huh?
Yes, there is. Like I said, there's going to be payout for the first driver all the way to the 10th driver.
Fantastic. Anyway, we're about three and a half minutes away from qualifying here, guys. Does anybody recognize any of these drivers?
I hate to say it, but I don't know any of them.
I'm with you, Steve.
That doesn't mean they're not good. I think 53.028 for our fastest guy in practice. I bet you that's pretty darn good.
Yeah, he's been out here running a lot of practice laps, man. I'm pretty sure you're going to see him up front tonight. It's going to be interesting to see how Patrick Rowland runs tonight, too. He's running pretty fast with a 53.119.
That's some beautiful paint jobs on these trucks, too. I've seen tigers on the hoods, and got the number 88 Budweiser truck. Got some Cornwell tools flying around. They look mighty fine.
Yeah, these people spend a lot of time painting their paint skins, and do a fantastic job.
Boy, does that paint job look for the 88 of Patrick's Roland's, Roland, that 88. Boy, that paint job looked familiar, guys. What do you think?
Yes, it does.
Nothing like an ice cold Budweiser. Oh.
We weren't talking about the Budweiser. I was just talking about the main scheme paint.
I'm zooming into the cab there, and boy, it looks like in the cup holder I do see a Frosty Bud.
Uh-oh.
Go tell the people in the tower.
Anyway, a lot of new things coming to MaxSpeedTV. Don and Steve, it's going to be fun to be doing some announcing with you and running these broadcasts. Like I said, there's more things coming up, more channels, more racing. We're going to be taking on more clients. It's going to be a pretty interesting 2014, don't you think?
Should be fun. The more we do, the more we learn, and the more the audience will love it.
What do you expect out of these drivers at Indianapolis today, Don and Steve?
Boy, I tell you what, it's going to be a lot of drafting out here, and probably going to be a lot of passing coming off the corners here.
I'm going to be right there with Don. Since the practice time's been coming down to a dwindle in here, the guys have been running quite a few laps and not a whole bunch of crashes, so hopefully they stay green, and we might see some good lead changes.
Yeah, 10-4 on that, guys. Here's my thing here. Keep it clean, keep it green, and keep the tires on those trucks. It's all about tire management here, guys. These are really tight corners. Some of these are really, really tight. If you get through these corners and save some rubber on those tires, and just take it easy and save your equipment, you'll go a long ways.
I do believe they are going to have to make at least one stop here tonight.
Yeah, I got on the track way early in practice when there wasn't many people there. I didn't have no custom setup. I just ran their fixed setup there that they supply the trucks, and I seemed to get about 10 really good laps out of my truck before I started really seeing some big fall-offs. But during this practice session, I've been watching some of the people's line, and I bet you there's some people out there got some real good setups.
Yeah,
Well, we're about to go qualifying here in a few minutes, guys.
yeah, we are going to qualifying, guys. It's me. Let's watch and see who comes up top of the list.
I got the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson on my camera here. We'll see what he gives us for a lap time, if it'll show up on my ticker. Oh, I said Patrick. It's Perry Snelson. Excuse me.
Well, I probably said that too. I don't know by what you said. Channel 2 of MaxSpeedTV being sponsored by Michelangelo's Painting in Mesa, Arizona. Painting done right by the best.
And because I'm in here with a ghost view, I don't get a lap time. Qualifying.
Try to keep you posted as they come in.
Yeah, the qualifying board won't show. So quite a few are done.
Yeah, I wonder if that's the case with me, because I'm not showing any lap times coming in yet.
Might be something I have to look into there.
Oh, we got our
There's
first
the first one.
53.220.
David Lowe in the Cornwell truck, if I'm not mistaken, 53.148. I thought that truck was fast. Got the number 12 truck of Patrick Snelson and the number 88 truck of, or I did it again, of Perry Snelson, and the number 88 truck of Patrick Rowland. They're only 3/10 apart. Number 68 truck of Rick Walker slipped right in between those two.
Sam Henry's still on the track.
Tell you what, these fellas really got after it in the qualifying there.
Yeah, I didn't expect that, you know. Some of the hot laps they were doing out there don't even compare to what they're running right now.
I'm watching the number 33 truck of Sam Henry do his laps, and he's on that wheel pretty good.
Yeah, now running 6. It was 0.802 behind the pole sitter right now.
They're going to have to work on the setup on that truck, that's for sure.
Yeah, you have your fast guys and your slow guys. My hand's in the air for the slow guys.
Yeah, then again, you never know. Some guys do prefer to start in the back, so.
That is true. I'd be one of those people myself.
Looks like there in the practice, he was right about in the middle of the field, so.
I think that's about it for qualifying, it looks like.
We are gridding.
Yep. Gotta like the starting line. The original strip of the old brick track still runs across there.
Yes, this is quite the facility here. This is one amazing track.
I took a couple of laps around this track in a Suburban, and let me tell you what, you're kind of tipped really big because of the angle of the track. It was something to take a lap in that Suburban. Luckily, I knew somebody there at that time.
Wow, that's neat.
Yeah, it was really, you know, looking at it here from my camera views and when I run the car around, you don't really realize how much banking is in this track, even when you're on the straightaways and stuff. It's pretty banked, or at least it seems that way.
All right, guys, we got only 7 or 8 guys.
All right, does somebody want to run down the drivers?
Yep. Starting on the pole position is going to be David Lowe. The number 2 spot is going to be the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson. The number 3 spot is going to be the number 68 truck of Rick Walker. The number 4 spot is going to be the number 88 truck of Patrick Rowland. And the number 5 spot is going to be the number 5 truck of John Gamble. And the number 6 spot is going to be the number 33 truck of Sam Henry. In the 7th spot is going to be the number 63 truck of Rodney Harris. And the number 8 spot is going to be the number 31 truck of Roger Wagner. In the number 9 spot is going to be the 29 truck of Rudy Cummings. And in the 10th spot is going to be the number 81 truck of Matt Cherry. Only 6 cars chose to qualify. The others chose not to, just to start up in order of probably their time in practice. Like only 6 people are going to start.
Wow, small race, guys, but should be interesting.
Yep, only 6 have chosen to start.
Looks like we're coming into turn 3.
Yep, that's turn 3. They're rolling in turn 3.
Okay, I'm going to call this down for us, Steve, and pace car is going to be going off, coming out of 4 here.
Pace car is in. They're tightening up real good here. Nice groove. Hope nobody checks up.
I always expect to check up myself.
Here's the green.
Green, green, green. Bring it.
Good start.
That's what I always
Nice
say.
start. Everybody's moving smooth. 55 is pulling up to the lead. That's David Lowe. And the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson is right behind him. Followed by the 68 truck of Rick Walker. Got a little gap between them. Nope. There we go. Now they're tightening up a little bit.
They got 62 laps here. I think they're gonna kind of take it easy if they're smart. Like you know, like you guys were saying, tire wear all the way on this track.
Yeah, a lot of times it's important to take it easy that first lap, let your tires come up to temperature.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
the number 88 truck of Patrick Rowland took an inside move, and he's now in the 3rd position. I bet you that man's hungry to get up front.
Let's ride on the roof cam here of Patrick for a second. Oh, it's not Patrick, is it?
Patrick Rowland, number 88. Coming up on the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson. They're slow. They're teaming up. And no, wait a minute. 88's diving on the inside of the 12 of Patrick Snelson.
Oh, it looks like he's gonna go for the pass.
Oh, he's made it. He's got it. Oh, he might be wanting the lead here. 55's pressing the throttle hard, but 88's staying right on his inside there.
Wow, way to hold your line, buddy.
That's David Lowe in the 55 truck and Patrick Rowland in the 88. The number 12, Perry Snelson, got up there and bumped 55, tried to get him a little push. Kind of backed out a little bit and pulled down in behind the number 88 of Patrick Rowland, and he now has the lead.
These fellas are really mixing it up here. It's going to be a good race.
Yeah, if they can hold this little pack right here through the whole race, there's going to be some fantastic racing.
The number 55 just bobbled in that curve and did a little zigzag, and that moved up the number 68 truck of Rick Walker. So now we have the number 88 of Patrick Rowland, and they're having another change for second place here. The number 12 of Perry Snelson is moving into the 2nd position if he can close this pass, and he does. Now the number 88 of Patrick Rowland's the leader, and he's pulling away. That man has a fast truck. To number 12 of Perry Snelson and the number 68 of Rick Walker. I think they better team up there and get moving up there, or that number 88 is going to walk right away from them.
Yeah, I believe that 88's got some Clydesdale horsepower under the hood.
Taking a look at Sam Henry in the back here. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Maybe no experience with the track. Maybe overdriving his turns. He is falling back quite a bit, though.
Your first 3 spots are kind of spreading out a little bit, but they're still in the same order. Number 88 of Patrick Rowland is number 1. Number 12 of Perry Snelson is number 2. And the 68 of Rick Walker is number 3.
Yeah, this track's very unique on the way you have to drive it to get around here. It's different than any other track on the circuit, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely, Don. It took me forever to learn the line here.
Well, it's almost each 3 and 4 is almost like there's 4 actual corners in the track.
Yeah, I think what I normally do when I'm driving this track is I try to take 3 and 4 as one turn. 1 and 2, you know, is 2 individual turns. 3 and 4, you can make that one turn if you enter it right and exit just right.
Yeah, I was finding that myself when I did my practices. If you set the arc up just right, you almost brush that wall in the center of that turn, and you can get right into the next one without actually really straightening out your truck.
Yeah, and you have to enter 3, you know, down by the line. And if you get on that line, you could really get yourself in some nasty trouble. You get out of control and go up into that wall, you're done. Because you're coming down that back stretch at, I'm not sure what speeds they're running right now. Probably somewhere in the area of 200, huh?
Yep, I think it gets pretty close to that. Looks like the number 12 truck is kind of reeling in the number 1 truck of the 88 of Patrick Rowland. Got that.
Go ahead, guys.
Got that gap down to .185, and just a few minutes ago it was .315. So he's trying to catch him a little. And
Yeah, it looks like they're hitting right about 180 miles an hour here.
Yeah, so they're really screaming down there. Like I said, if you get out of control in that coming out of the turn 3 and hit that wall, you're really going to do some serious damage. It'll put you out of the race. I'm not sure if they got any resets here tonight. I'm going to go into the cockpit of Perry Snelson, and we're going to see what kind of battle they got going up close here.
The number 12 truck is going to make the pass on the inside. Perry Snelson's going to try to overtake Patrick Rowland coming into this turn. He's almost got her. Sliding up front. There he goes. We now have a new leader, the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson.
Good job, Perry. That was a risky move right there under the line.
You guys think maybe that 88 truck might have scorched his tires a little bit, trying to pull out ahead?
I think, yeah, you know, you got to sacrifice a little rubber there.
Drove her hard into that corner. He wants that
Ooh,
lead back.
Patrick rolled it into the wall.
Oh,
Wow. No caution, no caution.
yep, he's all by himself, and
He's
it
all
looks
tore
like
up.
he's facing the right direction, so he's not too damaged.
We'll go back and run a little instant replay here.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage on that truck.
Yeah, he coming out of turn 1, bam, hits that wall pretty hard, man. He was going top speed. Too
I
bad
believe
for him.
he will have to come
There's
in
the
and repair that,
caution.
I believe.
He's
Well,
trying.
we
Sorry.
have a caution on the track now, and the running order is going to finally update here, and I can tell you what's happening. Looks like number 1 position is going to be the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson. Number 2 spot's the number 68 truck of Rick Walker. Number 3 spot is number 55 of David Lowe. Now I'll stop there, because if these guys pit, that all could change.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's one thing about this track, man. These speeds are so high here. If a guy gets loose like that and loses it, boy, there's just not much he can really do. Once it breaks that way, you're going for a ride.
What do you think, guys? If you're up front, do you pit?
Yes.
I believe I probably would. The fuel window here, they probably got to want to at least top off. That way they could most likely make it to the end there.
I'm thinking you want to take tires every chance you get here.
They all probably going to take 4 fresh tires. They are really hard on the tires at that high speeds here.
Sorry.
Some of
And
these fellas also may be looking for some adjustments here.
Looks like we're all coming down to pits.
Yep,
See
everybody's
what
hitting
happens.
pit road.
I'm thinking we're going to see 4 tires.
Who's going to win the race off pit road?
Good question. Coming off pit road now is The number 5.
Looks like he did not take any tires. He filled her up and that was it.
Crazy.
Followed by this, it looks like the 69. No, 68. Rick Walker.
We still got
Third
Patrick
person.
Rowland sitting in the pits. Alrighty, so Don,
Yes, sir.
I heard you're gonna try and run the whole maximum speed racing truck series this season, or
Yes, sir. I'm going to do my best to hit every race there in the truck series this year.
yeah,
That's been my goal since I got iRacing, to complete a full season somewhere, and this is going to be my year, 2014, baby.
yeah, I've heard you cussing and swearing many times. You just couldn't get a whole season in because you didn't have all the tracks, but you're close now, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna run it with you too, I think. A lot of really good racing over at Maximum Speed Racing. It's gonna be my only night to actually get out on the track with the guys here in 2014. So I'm gonna try and enjoy that as much as possible and run the whole thing with you, buddy.
Yeah, it's always a great time racing maximum speed. It's a great bunch of guys and fairly decent drivers. Always seems to be good racing over there.
Yep, the truck series is the place to race. All live broadcasting, always free. Never have to pay a dime to race over there. Best place to race, I think.
Rodney Harris still on pit road here, just one lap down.
Oh, is that Rodney? I thought it was Roland.
Okay, here's the running order after they come out of the pits, and my ticker's updated here. And the first position's the number 5 truck of John Gimbel. Second position's the number 68 truck of Rick Walker. In the third position's the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson. In the fourth position's the number 33 truck of Sam Henry. In the fifth position's the number 55 truck of David Lowe. In the sixth position is number 88 truck of Patrick Rowland. And 10 laps down in the number 70 in the number 63 truck is Rodney Harris. Is he out there actually? Nope. Looks like Rodney Harris might have pulled him behind the wall.
Should be gone 2 to green. Long pace laps here.
I think that number 5 truck didn't take any fuel. This might be rather interesting on the restart.
Small field like this, good drivers, I would be taking fuel all the time. Fuel and tires.
Yeah, I don't think he got any tires in that number 5 truck.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's just going to get freight trained. You got to drive hard here to stay out front. You need tires.
Yeah, and they're over that 10 lap mark, and I don't know, I didn't have no setup in my truck in practice, and I think he's we might get some entertainment on the restart.
Well, it also could be the case he's got a long run setup in that truck and it hasn't come to him yet. You never know.
No, that is true.
Oh, it's myself. I'd err on the side to take the tires, especially at India. There's such a high speed enter in the corner. It really goes through the tires.
This is Midnight Motorsports, if I'm correct, right, guys?
Yep.
That is correct.
Yeah, I hear they're in the process of getting all their members back together. Maybe they took some time off. I'm not sure, which is probably why we see a small field here tonight. But I hope they get it together and we get to keep broadcasting for them. They look like a bunch of really good drivers.
I just stepped back and took a look there at the number 88 truck of Patrick Rowland. Looks like he got her all fixed up. he's as fast as he was at the start of the race, shouldn't take him long. He should probably be right up there in front.
Lights are out
Budweiser,
on the pace car. We will be going green this time, guys.
king of beers. I should start doing a commercial for them, actually. Not. Alrighty, here we go.
They're coming into turn 3. Number 5 of John Gamble's going to be leading the way. They're tightening up a little bit, anticipating the green flag. Here we go, they're picking up the RPMs. Pace car's in. Green flag is dropped. Here we go. Looks like everybody's off to a good start. Number 5 still leading the way. Everybody made it through the first turn. Looks like fuel only for John Gamble is a good idea. He's maintaining his lead.
Yeah, it looked like a couple of those fellas knew he was on old tires, tried to take advantage of it, couldn't quite get her done.
You think he's chuckling while he's driving? I would. Uh-oh. The number 68 of Rick Walker's looking inside, though. Oh, and he just went, oh, it looks like the 5's kind of got sucked into the wall. Sometimes those walls are like magnets. They just pull you right in there. They don't let you go.
Yeah, you get up out of that groove, boy, this could be dangerous. Get up in there and all that sand and dirt up there.
We got some good racing up front here. Number 12's trying to take over the lead, Perry Snelson. He's got her, no problem. We've had quite a few lead changes, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 55 got on the apron and he's taking a, oh man, and he got hit again. Oh no.
That was a horrendous crash. I hope he's okay. Looks like the 88 got wrapped up in that as well.
Yep, he did. I think he checked up and got a little loose.
Oh, I see. It looks like his left front got a slight bit on the rumble strips there, and man, it got a hold of him, and there wasn't much he could do after that.
Yep.
Looks like the 68 got a little bit of that. He was trying to avoid him, and he got into the wall a little, but not as much as those other two.
I think 3 trucks were not involved in that. That's your first 3 right behind the pace car. my mistake. It looks like the 68 might have got involved in that, or he smacked something. I see his right front's a little crinkled.
Yeah, I believe he tried to avoid it there and got it just a little out of control and did clip the wall a little bit there.
Sorry, guys. I was muted out there. Didn't even know it.
Well, there looks like everyone's hitting pit lane. I'm going to scope out on the 5 and see if he does another fuel-only stop, but I'm thinking he's going to get some tires this time. Oh, he disappeared.
Bye-bye.
Oh, he blinked out. He blinked out. I don't think he took any tires. What? Wow. I didn't see his truck do the rock anyways. And he's first out of the pits again. He could have taken 2 tires, but he blinked, so I didn't see him. Looks like the 88 of Patrick Rowland got his truck all fixed up.
Yeah, he's got one heck of a pit crew on his side tonight, I'll tell you.
I'm really glad he adds some good spice to this race. We need him to stay clean and get up there and battle her out for the lead. Looks like if he stays where he's at in my camera view here, he's going to end up in the 3rd position.
It looks like we're on lap 17 here. We're nearly a third of the way through this race, so we still got a lot of good racing left to go here tonight.
David Lowe is 1 lap down. He's coming out of the pits now. Will he get a wave by? Will he get a wave by?
I'm not sure what rules are running here tonight. Like I said, it's all new. I don't even know. They obviously got some resets. All right, 2 cautions, 6 lead changes.
Yep, they're going to give the 55 a wave around. Oh, that's good. That'll get him back on the lead lap. Looks like my ticker's updated here. Looks like first position's going to be the number 5 of John Gamble. Second position's going to be the number 12 of Perry Snelson. The 3rd position is going to be the number 88 truck of Patrick Rowland. The number 4 position is going to be the number 68 truck of Rick Walker. The number 5 spot is going to be the number 33 truck of Sam Henry. And then the 6th position is going to be the number 55 truck of David Lowe. We must be coming up to 2 to green here. I don't know about you guys, but this has been a pretty exciting race, even with just this few cars we got.
Definitely.
Kind of curious to see how the number 5, John Gamble is going to come out of that. I don't know if he just took 2 tires or fuel only. He's really pushing it. Looks like they're tightening up here. Must be 1 to go.
Yep, going into turn 2 at 1 to go. Hopefully they can keep it green here for a little bit.
There we go. With the number 33 of Sam Henry's kind of hanging back a little bit.
Well, sometimes that's a smart thing to do in a race this long. Just kind of ride around, hang in the back, let things sort out a little bit, and then there at the end, then you show them what you got.
Yep, that's true. I tend to like to be at the back, especially right after a caution. Sometimes cautions breed cautions.
Definitely. As we're seeing right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, especially on a track this long, that's a lot of time to get you know, guys get a little anxious doing all of this caution lap, and then they get a little anxious when it goes green sometimes. But
Yeah, like me, you know, long pace lap like this, I can kill a couple of beers.
Okay, the pace car is going to be dipping in here shortly. They're bunching up. That's good. I like it when they get up close to each other for the restart. Here the RPM's coming up. Patrick Rowland's tucking right in behind John Gamble. Here's the green flag.
Green, green, green.
Number 5's not picking up pace too good. Patrick Rowland kind of giving him a little tap in the back, get him moving. Ooh, I think the lack of tires on the number 5 is kind of hurting him in that corner. Number 12 is pulling away a little bit, Perry Snelson.
well, I'll tell you, that guy in that 55, David Lowe, he is not afraid to drive it right down in there.
Yeah, that's scary where he's running that truck.
The number 5's dipping inside of the 12 for another lead change here, maybe.
I believe that 55 wants to get back to the front pretty bad here.
Patrick Rowland in the 88 is going to follow the number 5 of John Gamble. Looks like they're going to take the first and second spot. Oh, but little bobble there.
Wow,
The 5 kind of
loose.
did a little wiggle. We might have something going on here.
Oh, we got one in the grass.
No caution. He did a good job keeping her straight.
Wow, he's back right up in there, too. Mowed some lawn and got right back in the action.
Yep. The 55 of David Lowe is now in the lead, followed by the number 12 of Perry Snelson. Oh, but Perry's dipping to his inside.
There he goes again. He
And he
says,
complete
"Oh,
the
you ain't
pass."
staying there that long."
And he makes the pass no problem. That puts Perry Snelson in the lead with the number 5 truck of John Gamble right behind him.
Wow. They're having fun out there. I know they are.
Number 55 of David Lowe is wondering why he just can't stay up front. I'll bet you he's pushing that pedal right through that floorboard.
Perry Snelson, 0.366 behind the leader.
The number 5's doing some more bobbling. But he manages to keep the second position.
Tell you what, these fellas are really racing hard here. This is enjoyable to watch.
Perry Snelson is pulling away a little bit. He's got a point 0.475 lead over John Gamble in the number 5 truck.
Got Rick Walker and Patrick Rowland came in the back here with some damage. I tell you what, they're hanging in there for as much damage as they got. The fellas are doing a great job.
Number 12 of Perry Snelson's inching a little more away from those guys. They need to team up and pull up to them. The number 88 truck of Patrick Rowland's got a little damage, but he's getting in there. It's going to get the 3rd position. Number 5 truck of John Gamble, his tires must be getting pretty bad. He slid right up close to the wall in that curve.
It looks like these fellas are settling in a little here. They don't want to bring out another caution. They're doing a little more give and take now. That's what it takes out here.
They call that co-opetition, right? Perry Snelson still got the lead. The number 55 truck of David Lowe is really wishing he could close that gap. They need to have some of that co-opetition between him and that 88 truck. Get right up there to that guy or he's going to just keep pulling away. His lead is now .707 ahead of everyone. Looks like the good race is back here in the 2nd position between the number 88 and the number 55. Number 88 slides it inside. Patrick Rowland completes the pass. Now David Lowe is now in the 3rd position. The leader, Perry Snelson, is just stretching out his lead. These 2 guys need to quit racing and team up.
Yeah, the 2 of them working together, they should be able to get up there pretty easy if they draft a little here.
Yeah, I'm going to kind of zoom in a little bit and check out this damage on the 88 truck, and it's really not that bad. I think they could get up there if they team up.
You know, Steve, I was looking at it myself, that spoiler up in the air, that might be to his benefit, to tell you the truth.
Maybe plant that right rear tire a little more.
Exactly. I believe the higher you get that spoiler up, the more downforce it's going to create.
Well, they have closed the gap a little bit. Ooh, but Patrick Rowland
In
just
the wall
smacked the
again.
wall.
And he's losing it. He's losing it. Blows
Yep,
the
he's
motor.
off in the grass. Come on, Patrick, get her going. Don't get a caution out. Oh,
Caution
he brought
is
the
out.
caution out.
I can't believe that truck is still running after the hit he just took.
It's smoking pretty good. Let's see if he can make it back to the pits.
Yeah, he clipped the wall pretty hard. He's fishtailing. He's trying to save it. He just can't, oversteering, heading for the wall.
Yeah, I tell you what, Indianapolis at these high speeds, once it starts to step away from you, it's almost impossible to catch it.
I bet you we wouldn't want to hear their radio communications.
In fact, we might.
That's what you're saying there, Steve, is it's probably not rated PG-13.
Probably not. Well,
Pretty
you can
quiet
bet
in the
everybody's going to
chat room.
pit.
Looks like he is trying to coast her into the pits there. I don't know if he shut it off or if it blew all the way up.
It blew up when he hit the wall.
Oh yeah, he quit smoking, so it was running for a little bit. But it's dead. I can hear him. He's got the clutch push in, and he's just coasting along.
Right, it won't start. Reset, if he's got one.
Track this big, that was probably a good move to drive her in as far as he could to keep the tow time down.
Yep.
Oh, he is almost to his pit stall here.
Yeah, he's just really tore up too. He's hating life.
Well, everybody's in the pits. Let's see what happens here. It's the
Tore up from the floor up. That's how I say it.
I'm gonna watch the number 5 truck here and see what he does. He's got a good truck, but he ain't been taking tires, I think, so he's been moving back.
I was going to say the big debate, will the 5 take the tires this time?
Let's see.
Yeah, he blinked out again.
Oh, I'm actually thinking he took a reset right there.
I
Yep.
believe so.
That's a quicker way to get 4 freshies, isn't it? Oh,
Quicker way to get out of the pits too.
Yeah. Crafty.
Sneaky. Back up front to the leader, leaving the pits right now. Perry Snelson.
Looks like all these fellas got their trucks all fixed up and they're ready to go have at her again. And I do believe by the time we get to the green here, we will be at the halfway point.
Waiting for my ticker to update here so I can be sure what I'm gonna say. Looks like the number 1 position is going to belong to the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson. Followed by the number 2 position, the number 55 truck of... No, it's not going to be David Lowe. It's going to be the number 68 truck of Rick Walker. Then the number 5 truck of John Gamble.
Everybody stay down low.
They're giving the 88 truck a wave around. In the 4th spot is going to be the number 55 truck of David Lowe. Number 5 spot is going to be the 33 truck of Sam Henry. Bringing up the back of the field when he gets around the track, number 88 truck of Patrick Rowland.
Now checking in the race analysis, 3 cautions, 11 lead changes.
11 lead changes, yeah. Hopefully these guys will settle in there and get a good green flag run. We need to see a good green flag run.
Yeah, all those lead changes really not that surprising here. I tell you
Patrick
what,
Roll, this is Rudy Cummings in the
speeds
booth.
are
You got a
so
copy.
speeds are so high, and the draft is so heavy here.
Yeah, I got you. Go
They're
ahead,
swapping almost every straightaway here.
Well, our big question up here in the booth was, are you having fun tonight?
Not really, man. This truck's been a handful.
We got an interview with Rudy Cummings right now with one of the drivers. Let it run.
Tightened it up. No, I tightened it up too much. We got a heck of a crosswind coming off the two, so that's me up.
Yeah, we've been watching. It seems like 2 times number 2 has bitten you pretty bad there, but try to get that thing tightened up and get it fixed up, buddy, and hopefully, we'll get you, see if we can get you back up front.
Yeah, we did some wedge and some air pressure adjustments on this last stop, so maybe I can get back up sooner.
All right, well, good luck out there, Patrick, and we'll see you at the end.
All right, thanks, sir.
Lights are out on the pace car. We'll be going green this time by.
Here they go. They're tightening up, getting ready.
Lap 30. They're going to be taking lap 32 of 62. Starting to wonder how many resets these guys have tonight.
Yeah, yep. Seems like they've been using a lot of them. Okay, they're coming into turn 4. RPMs are coming up. Pace car is going in. Here we go. Green flag. The outside line made a good move on the start. Looks like the 68 of Rick Walker's got the lead. 55 of David Lowe and the 5 of John Gamble are racing for second.
Tell you what, that 55 truck, he looks like he is running pretty loose tonight. He's doing a good job holding on to that thing.
Rick Walker's starting to stretch his lead a little bit. Oh, something must have happened there. Boy, the 12 of Perry Snelson pulled right up on him. .55 of David Lowe is looking inside. Oh boy, he held the throttle good on that. He completed the pass. He's now in second place. Rick Walker in the 68, still your leader. 55 of David Lowe is right on his tail. He might dip inside on this next turn. Nope, he let off. Good battle going on up here in front for the top 3 spots. 55 dips inside. 55, David Lowe taking the lead, followed by the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson. That puts the number 68 of Rick Walker in the 3rd position. And the number 88 of Patrick Rowland, I can see him. He's starting to get up here.
Yeah, I think his truck just taking a few laps to come to him there.
Oh, the number 12 truck's dipping inside. Nope, he backed off.
Those fellas are really going at her up front.
They sure are. The number 12 of Perry Snelson's dipping inside of David Lowe. He'll probably get this pass. I don't think he can take that. He's got her. Oh, we got 4 trucks here all hungry for that lead position. David Lowe is our leader in the 55. Perry Snelson, the number 12 truck, is our leader, followed by the number 55 of David Lowe.
68 scraped the wall just a hair there. Doesn't seem to hurt him much though.
David Lowe is looking inside of Perry Snelson. He doesn't like running in 2nd place. The 88 of Patrick Rowland's moved into the 3rd position. Uh-oh. I didn't think that would be good. Good save by the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson. Good save. That makes the 55 of David Lowe our leader right now, followed by the number 88 of Patrick Rowland. And Rick Walker in the number 68 truck is in 3rd. David Lowe keeps a good line going. He's stretching out a little lead here.
No damage on that 12 truck. Looks like he is closing back up to the leaders there. It's amazing how quick they pick up the throttle here.
Yeah. David Lowe is maintaining his lead. Patrick Rowland really like to catch up to him. I can hear him lifted just a little bit. Oop, the 88 just brushed the wall. But he's alright. That gives the 68 of Rick Walker a reason to get up close to him. Number 88 truck closed the gap just a little bit on David Lowe, our leader. Number 68 of Rick Walker's pulling up on the 88 of Patrick Rowland. I think he might be looking. Oh no, he's kind of looks like he drove her too hard there.
12 truck of Perry Snelson is enjoying it every time they do that. He is gaining on him slowly here.
Yeah, he's probably back there saying, yep, side by side, get side by side. Patrick Rowland's keeping that gap small between him and the leader, David Lowe. The 68 of Rick Walker, you know, I think he's just kind of settling for what he's got for now. Let's go back here and see what's way in the back. Quite a big gap between the 6th place and the 1st place. Sam Henry is in the 6th place. Boy, he's getting right on them rumble strips real hard. I think his truck's not handling too good. He's doing a little ziggy and zagging there. Get up here and check our 4th place person, Perry Snelson, in the number 12 truck.
Based on the distance of this track, technically it would be classified as a super speedway, but with the corners it's not quite the same as Talladega or Daytona, but it's still heavily dependent on that draft. Once you get separated out, it is very difficult to catch back up again.
Yeah, I think we're seeing that when you look at the 5th and 6th place trucks. They've got a pretty big gap in there, and they aren't really moving up too quick. Looks like our top 3 have kind of settled down. I haven't seen a lot of moves to try to catch up to one another. They're just kind of moseying along at their own little pace here. Although that could change at any time.
We're coming up to 20 to go when it comes to the line this time.
Our leader's the number 55 truck of David Lowe, followed by the number 2 position truck of the number 88 of Patrick Rowland. The 3rd position is the number 68 truck of Rick Walker. In the 4th position is the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson. Oh, looks like Patrick Rowland wants that lead. He dipped inside of David Lowe and he took it from him. Let's see if they... Oh, I thought he was going to tag him there. Patrick Rowland in the 88 truck is now your leader. The number 55 of David Lowe right behind him. And the number 68, I think he's just sitting back there just watching what's going on and enjoying his 3rd place ride. We'll see if he's doing that when we get down to 4 or 5 to go. How many lead changes is that now, Mike?
Looking up at the race analysis, we're looking at 3 cautions, 17 lead changes. Fantastic.
That's a really good racing tonight.
Yeah, it looks like they're finally settling in, starting to learn what the guys around them are going to do. And yeah, back there in that last lift, excuse me, that was a great job of, I forget who it was, lifting in that corner. That could have been a real tragic accident. 19 laps to go, guys.
I'm watching really close at this 55 truck of David Lowe. I think he wants that lead. I've seen him in the corners. His truck is just a wiggling around. I think he's trying to do some of that. What do they call that when you get out the drifting? I think he's trying to drift the corners.
Well, I think his tires are getting a little shabby right now.
He's moving up on that Patrick Rowland, though. He might dip down. Oh, sure he is. He's going on the inside to take the pass here. Let's see if he can complete it.
Yeah, I knew he was going to make a move. That's a good place to make it right there. Oh!
But he came up
slips
into
the 88.
Good save by the 88.
He said, "Get out of my way! I'm coming through."
Now 68 is kind of moving into the picture. Oh, the 88 just brushed the wall, but he brought her down, taking her on the inside, and the 68 is going to follow him. They're hanging out in the number 55 truck of David Lowe, and I wouldn't want to be inside of his truck right now. Oh, but look, he's dipping on the inside, going to go right on by that 68 truck of Rick Walker.
Oh,
Rick's
he
on
is
the
getting
outside,
loose,
and
too.
a lot of marbles up there.
He's
Not a
really
good
pushing
place
that
to be.
55 truck because he's getting loose coming out of them corners.
The 88 of Patrick Rowland's getting a little gap between him and that 55 truck of David Lowe.
Fastest lap tonight, Patrick Rowland. 54.007. Smoking
Wow.
fast.
That is a good lap.
And here comes Perry Snelson in that number 12. He has caught this lead pack here.
All right.
I believe those fellas mixing it up a little bit gave him the opportunity to get back up there.
Yeah, he's only 1.056 behind the leader. The number 68 of Rick Walker, I think he's just kind of sitting back and waiting for an easy opportunity to get on someone's bumper and get by somebody. Let's see if the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson does that. I bet you he's going to dip right inside of the 68 truck and try to get right by him.
I think if those two hook up, they might be able to catch the 2 leaders. We'll see what happens here.
I don't think the 12 is going to have anything to do with that. Every time he gets close to the 68, he just dips down and wants to get by him. So here he goes. And he makes it. So now Perry Snelson's now in the number 3 spot. Number 2 spot's David Lowe. And the number 88 of Patrick Rowland. John Gibble is way behind the leader, but he's still making laps out here on the track.
68 scuffed the wall just a hair there.
So is Sam Henry in the 6th position. He's back here trying to do his best to move up. Oh, the number 5 truck's hitting the pits. What do you think, guys? Do you need gas?
He might have scuffed the wall a little bit.
Let's zoom in and see what we got going here. Somebody keep an eye on those leaders.
Yeah, I'm watching them here, Steve.
I can't see.
He's got
Right,
some
camera.
damage
Oh, yeah.
on the right side of his truck. He might have clipped the wall back there. We must have missed it.
Yeah, he's got a little rust rash on there. Okay, we're gonna hop back up here to the front and get a look, see how things are going. Looks like we still have the 88 in the lead, Patrick Rowland, and 55 of David Lowe, and the 12 of Perry Snelson rounding out the top 3. And the 68 of Rick Walker in the 4th position. Oh, he just He just got sucked into the wall like a magnet. And the 55's dipping on the inside of the 88, getting ready to make a pass, heading into this corner. No, he backed off. Oh, he's getting back in it.
Oh,
Let's see if he can
looks like
complete
he's
it.
gonna make it.
I think the tires are getting a little worn out. Oh, and a big old blink. And he's moving up in front of the 88 to keep him. Oh, he's going to get touched. The 88 dips down inside.
Wow.
These guys are doing some really good racing on trucks with worn out tires. Head back to the number 5 truck of John Gamble and see if those tires have helped him out any here. Oh, he went a lap down. Oh yeah, but I can tell you right now, he's got more speed than he had before he hit the pits.
Leaders are coming to 10 to go here. I believe they're going to pick up the action here.
Looks like 12 to go at this point. 11 to go. Sorry, wasn't even live.
That number 12, he's driving like he wants by the number 55 of David Lowe. And the 88 of Patrick Rowland, our leader, he's trying to stretch out that lead a little bit.
We're riding the cockpit of here, Perry Snelson here for a little bit. See if he's going to make a move. I can see the way he's overcorrected with his steering wheel right now that their tires are gone. Ooh, gets on the white line a little bit. He's picking it up. I think he's going to try and make a move up here in turn 1. And there he goes.
Dipping down on the inside.
He knows it's go time. He's making the pass. Fantastic.
Oh, but the 55 is going to... No, he's not. Now the number 12 of Perry Snelson is in the second position. We've had a pretty good battle here with these top 4 trucks.
Yeah, it looks like Rick Walker in the 68th truck starting to pick up the pace a bit himself. I believe you were right there, Steve. He was just kind of laying back there for a while, kind of saving his stuff. He is getting after it now.
It's time. It's time to go. 10 laps to go. Coming up on 9.
Well, our number 6 truck, our number 6 position truck, the number 5 of John Gamble is trying to suck up to the 33 so he can get by, I bet. He's a lap down, but, you know, you just never know. Oh, but he brushes the wall. The 33 of Sam Henry, our number 5 truck, is the last guy on the lead lap here. But he's on old tires. That even with the scuff of the wall, that 5, he should be able to get by him.
Boy, Rick Walker in the 68 is giving it everything he's got.
Yeah, he ain't giving up. He might be burning his tires up though. I think the number 12 is gonna pull it off here. Whoa,
Yeah, he's on the inside. Perry Snelson wants that lead. Here we go, 2 by 2.
Wow, look at that pass.
Good job by Perry Snelson to get by the leader, Patrick Rowland. So now the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson's got the lead. Let's see if he can stretch her out a little bit.
Coming down the front stretch, gonna take 7 to go. These guys are racing like they're racing for $1 million.
I believe that David Lowe in that 55 just tore his tires up. He is sliding all over. He must be one heck of a driver holding on to that thing.
I was thinking the same thing there, Don. He's definitely doesn't look like he's gonna have much for these guys. Maybe if he lays off and cools his tires down, he might be able to get a little bit, but the laps are ticking away.
Definitely got to give him an A for effort. He is really hanging on to that thing.
He's drove hard almost the whole race. Involved in a couple of accidents. Perry Snelson
coming down, leading that lap. It's 6 to go.
The 88 of Patrick Rowland drove it hard into that corner, and now look, he's going to the inside. Wow, where did he find that?
I don't know, but we almost had a crash in the back.
He is still rolling, no yellow yet.
Patrick Rowland in the 88 truck's back in the lead. Oh, and look at this, the 55 cooled his tires off a little bit. Looks like he's going to move up.
They're coming up on some lap traffic up here too. This may play a little bit of a factor here.
Whoa, 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 whoa! And there goes the 88.
The 88 hit the apron there.
I believe that will bring the caution out, possibly.
Oh, they're going to end up under yellow.
We're going to take a look at this replay here at the 68. Or the 88, sorry.
They didn't throw the caution. That's good. They keep racing.
Looks like the 12 and the 55 are going to battle it out for the win here.
That's great. I'm glad there's no caution. I think these are a couple of evenly matched trucks. If the 55 cooling off his tires has given him some traction back.
It's so unfortunate for that 88. He did such a good race. We had a great run going there in that truck.
Yeah, that is a bummer.
55 with David Lowe's trying to put a little gap between him and the 12 of Perry Snelson. We got 4 trucks left on the lead lap. If Patrick Rowland can get out of the pits.
I've been struggling with that name all night. I don't know why.
David Lowe's maintaining his lead, but Perry Nelson is just waiting. He's just waiting for that bobble so he can dick down inside and get that first position.
These fellas look like they're driving on ice skates here rather than tires.
We get inside of David Lowe's cockpit here and see how much is... Oh yeah, he's turning that wheel big time.
Coming up on 2 laps to go, guys.
Yeah, he's having to lift pretty good coming out of turn 4 down the front stretch.
Definitely, definitely.
But he's added some more to his lead. That gap's getting a little bit bigger. Perry Snelson better put a bigger dent in his floor pan.
He's almost a half a second behind the leader.
going to dip into the 12th cockpit here and see how his steering's looking.
Oh yeah, they're lifting pretty good.
Here is.
Coming into turn 4, we're going to come down to start finish line and take the white flag, boys and girls.
The 55 is maintaining his lead. David Lowe is our leader here with Perry Snelson in the second position. In the number 3 spot's Rick Walker. Number 4 spot's Patrick Rowland. The number 5 spot is John Gamble. Number 6 spot is Sam Henry. David Lowe is stretching out his lead. 0.793 between him and the number 2 spot. Wow. Just think 8 laps ago we thought he scrubbed his tires so bad he couldn't do something like this.
And David Lowe's going to win this.
Yep.
Good win, David.
Oh, he's out of gas.
Oh, he sure
No.
is.
He ran out of gas.
Looks like the 12 truck takes the victory. Perry
Yes,
Snelson.
Perry Snelson wins. Oh, David Lowe ran out of fuel. Oh,
Wow.
Almost
Coasted.
made it.
Looks like Patrick Rowland in the 88's also coasting on the turn 3 there.
he sure is. Wow, truck's running out of fuel, and the number 12 truck of Perry Snelson takes the win. Oh my! Ha!
I never expected that. That was a
Out of fuel,
crazy
guys,
finish
out of
there.
fuel.
Perry
Wow.
Snelson runs out as well.
A great
Yes.
finish.
I guess running in there behind the other fella probably saved him just enough to pull out that win there.
68's going to bump up to him and push him back into the pits. All right, that was a good finish. Good finish, guys.
Yeah,
Looks like-
we won't be able to do any driver interviews tonight because Rudy Cummings over in Channel 1 has got the floor, but it's been great being up here with you guys tonight. It was a great race, huh? What do you guys think?
I had a blast. We'll read off
I
the
had a-
final tally here, being as we had some people run out of fuel and
Don't
stuff
run off,
didn't
guys.
stay the same. Looks like in the
10-4.
finals here, it's the first position belonged to Perry Snelson, and the second position went to David Lowe in the 55. The third position went to the 68 truck of Rick Walker. The fourth position went to
Thank
the
you, Rick.
88 truck of Patrick Rowland. The
you,
fifth
Rick.
position went to the 33 truck of Sam Henry. And the sixth position went to the number 5 truck of John Gamble. And the number 7 spot doesn't count because he didn't race. So we're done.
All right, we're going to see if we can get catch Rudy doing the interviews right now.
Cool. Stick your mic up to your speaker. And
Perry Snelson, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. You got a
That's
copy?
coming over to broadcast.
oh, okay.
Yes, I do, sir.
Perry, you backed off enough there. Was you trying to save just that extra drop of gas coming to the line? Because David Lowe ran out. What a finish. Congratulations to your win today. Taking it just a couple hundred yards from the line. Was you kind of shocked at that?
Well, I was kind of hoping for that. I backed up on the lap previous to try and save just enough to hopefully I would make it to the line.
Well, tell us a little bit about how the race was out there today, because it looked like everybody either hit the wall, tapped the wall, was struggling with a lot of loose conditions in 2. Was the wind really bothering you guys a lot out there on 2?
Yeah, the wind was the biggest thing, and then there in the end of that run, when the tires wore out, 1 was the hard one. You really had to pedal it or it just slid out to the wall, and then out of 2, same thing, and then David drove out once and hit the wall, and I followed him right to the same spot.
Yeah, we've seen that, but you know what? It was some really good racing out there. You guys stretched the fuel mileage. We figured somebody was going to probably run out of gas or come really close. But how much fuel did you have left in your truck there, Perry?
I had 0.2 when I crossed the line.
Holy smoke. So you would have been the next one. And I'm sure Dave and Laura would have probably loved to have shared that 0.2 with you. Just enough to get across the start-finish line. But great win, Perry. Congratulations. And you want to give a special shout-out to anybody or a thank you?
Just thank you to the whole group. They're fun to race with. It's frustrating at times. We yell and scream at each other, but all in all, we have fun racing together.
Well, that's what it's all about out there, Perry, having fun. And, you know, I owe it a lot to you guys, man. You guys really put on a great show here tonight for the fans, and great racing by everybody. And I mean that wholeheartedly. But congratulations again, Perry, coming home in the top spot today.
Thank you very much.
David Lowe, you got a copy?
I got you.
Man, you said don't count you out, and you know, I was up there going, man, he's on cruise control. He's got this in the bag. All he's got to do is be smooth through the last couple corners. And I jumped in the cockpit view of your truck, and I heard it burp coming off of 4, and I thought, that's not good. I thought maybe you had to roll out of throttle for a second, but when it did it the second time, I started hollering out, he's running out of fuel, he's running out of fuel. What exactly were you thinking when that happened?
Well, the main thing was try to stay out of Perry's way because I knew you'd have to head of steam. And I kept looking at my fuel gauge, and it was dropping. And I knew Perry had to be right there with me. So all I could do was just try to run it out for as much as I could. And I tried to get out far enough from him when I knew he was letting off. I was actually driving it harder. If I'd have backed it up a little bit, maybe it'd have been a little different, but he deserved it. Me and him work on setups together and stuff, and hey, me and him finished 1-2, and he's riding on what I made, so I'm happy.
Well, second's better than a DNF for sure, but I know you were really wanting to try to go up there and get that win. Other than the win off of 2, were you having any problems anywhere else out there today?
I was loose all over. I don't know what happened with the setup or whatever, but this last pit stop, I put 5 clicks of wedge in it to tighten it up to where I could drive it like I was there at the end of that run. And you could see it was pretty fast.
I'm glad that you said that because I had been watching you and commented several times that, man, he's just wicked loose coming up off these corners. He's missed something, or he made a change that really doesn't agree with him. And you putting enough wedge in it to really change the whole setup, really, on that truck, and it still wasn't enough. That's good information to know there. It seems like as the tires wore out, this thing got really slick, and I'm sure you're really excited with a second-place finish, but I know you'd like to have that win. Is anybody out there that, besides your teammate there, that you need to thank?
Patrick Rowland and Rick Walker and Sam Henry and John Gamble, all of them. They all a bunch of good group of guys to run with. Especially Perry. Me and him fuss at each other like father and son, but hey, we get along. That's just what it's about.
Yeah, as long as everybody's having a good time, that is what it's about. Well, congrats on the second. We'll hope to see you guys again soon here on MaxSpeedTV. We'll throw it over to Rudy, who I'm sure has Rick Walker. Rick Walker, this is Rudy Cummings in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good. Bringing it home third tonight. Congratulations there, Rick. Good run for you. It looked like a lot of fun up there when the 4 of you guys were, battling for that lead. Just put on one great show. We were just really enjoying this up in the booth watching that. But tell us a little bit about how the racing was out there for you, because we've seen you and Patrick mixing it up there at the end. And when you seen Patrick lose it and go down across there, what kind of went through your mind at that minute?
Damn it. Patrick's a good friend. I hated to see him go around. I was just curious as to how it happened.
Well, it looked like he kind of maybe went in just a little bit too hot into the turn. I don't know. Maybe he could probably explain that better than me, but it did kind of tap the outside wall, and it sent him to the inside wall, of course. And, you know, we all know that dreaded turn one can be pretty treacherous when you hit that outside wall. But anyhow, great run by you today, Rick. You know, I can't stress enough how awesome it was to watch you guys out here racing today. You know, the good job that everybody did, the respect around each other, and great racing by everyone. But congratulations again, Rick, on your third place finish. And you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Well, just Midnight Motorsports and then all the guys that ran. And hopefully this will get us a bigger crowd start coming in and just be a lot more fun and we get more trucks.
Absolutely, buddy. Well, Rick, you want to, while we're on the broadcast, is there anything that you'd like to say to our viewers here, maybe like how to get signed up for the league or whatever?
Well, you can contact myself or Patrick Rowland on in the league section in the iRacing for Midnight or Mid-Night Motorsports, and then just put in a request for membership, and we'll check you out and let you in.
All right, Rick. Well, thanks a lot, buddy, and good job out there today. And again, congratulations on your third place finish.
All right, thank you. I think I tried to knock every wall down out there.
You weren't the only one. I think everybody had a corner on there somewhere they had paint on it from their truck. So it was a good job.
Okay, folks, by the way, that was our head announcer broadcasting from MaxSpeedTV Channel 1, doing the interviews there. Steve, Don, any last-minute things you want to add to this fantastic race at Indianapolis?
Nope, I don't have anything to add. It was an awesome race. Good finish. Would have liked to have seen the guys not run out of fuel, though, really.
Yeah, I think that's pretty neat myself. Planning, you know, having your pit strategy so close that that you're on that last drop of fuel and still winning it. I mean, that's pretty fantastic. I've always had big problems in that area, but I like to see it happen.
I'll tell you what, I was quite impressed myself. It started out a small field, and I thought, oh, it's not going to be very exciting. But I tell you what, there, that last half of the race, that was some very good racing and very exciting to watch.
Yeah, definitely. And well, sorry.
What was
Go
the
ahead.
what was the final count on lead changes there?
Let me see if I can bring that up real quick. We had 22 lead changes, only 3 cautions. Yeah, that's
22
insane.
lead changes. Wow. Fans gotta like that.
Yeah, that just goes to show you that they're really racing well together and having a great time. I wish I could have been there. Anyway, guys, if that's it, and we're gonna end this broadcast, and I hope to see you guys up here again doing this for some other leagues races.
That'll be all from Max Speed TV Channel 2. Steve Hurst, Don King, and Michael D'Amico up here at the booth. Wish you all a good night.
Thank you, Steve, and thanks for being here.
Yep.
Sound muted.